Hello. How are you doing tonight? Well, I am in a transition of trying to figure out what I want to do with my hair, but I'm not going to do a black screen today because actually, I don't know. It seems like black screen takes me away from my subscribers. And guys, I don't want anything to come between. It's just, I don't want anything to come between me and my subscribers. So, how are you guys doing? Or any of you guys in Texas? Because oh my God, we are, I think, at 36 degrees, and it looks like it may get worse overnight. So if that happens, I guess me and the kiddos will be at home tomorrow because I don't drive in bad, when the roads are bad. And honey, I don't trust my driving, and I don't trust nobody else driving. So I definitely don't put my kids on the school bus. And I definitely don't get out there on that bad road myself. So hopefully it won't be so bad. I don't know. I'm just hoping. Because it is Friday. I mean, there's nothing like a chill day. But, hey, it's a work day. Okay, ladies. I have a question. Okay, so have you guys noticed that the ugly men cheat as well? Have you guys noticed that it seemed like the guy, and he may be ugly or not so attractive, is single, and then all of a sudden you start talking to him or whatever, and then the other ladies all of a sudden decide he's handsome. Okay, guys. Well, Valentine's Day is coming up. So would you choose to my dress look a fool, don't it? I wish you guys could tell me, like, can you fix your dress? But I'm glad I can see on this camera. Just looking a fool. I don't want to look a fool. My hair already doing its own thing. You see that? You see that good hair right there, guys? See, that's what I'm saying. Like I haven't permed my hair in like 4 months, and I'm trying to go natural, but sister's having too many problems. But anyway, okay, so I'm asking a question that was asked. Women have had this discussion over and over and over. Do you date a man that's ugly? Is it a limit to the ugly? Is it, I personally, and this is just my opinion, I don't look. The only thing I will say is this, to be honest. I mean, you have to have teeth, but because Lord knows I cannot stand to see you swallow. Like, I need something in the middle. I cannot stand to see, I have a weak stomach. So I cannot sit and watch you swallow every time you decide to ask me something, you swallowing. So, I mean, you have to have some teeth. And then I would prefer both in the front, and then I would prefer your bottom. I don't want to see anything like that. I'm sorry. My allergies are acting up, guys, this weather. Here's my thing. I'm not really into looks. I promise I'm not. I'm not vain at all. Because, ladies, have you ever dated a guy and say you didn't meet him right away, and you guys talked on the phone all the time, or you emailed each other, or you text or whatever, and you developed feelings, and you hadn't just really maybe seen him, or just like you hadn't just seen him physically. Maybe he was out of town or whatever. I mean, there are a lot of reasons why you don't see a guy every day. Not saying you meet somebody online, and I'm not saying don't meet someone online, so please don't put that in my comments. All I'm saying, I'm just giving some different scenarios. Okay. And I'm one of those people where, I want to get to know you. Because, ladies, one thing about it, excuse me, there are some pretty boys with ugly insides. I mean, very ugly insides. And I mean, maybe when you're younger, it's all about looks, but I am 45. And not saying that, times are desperate or men are, there's a shortage of men, or there's a shortage of good looking men, because actually your preference may not be my preference. You know what I'm saying? My preference is a chocolate guy. You know what I'm saying? So your preference might be a brown skin or caramel color skinned or light skin. Every woman, just like every man, have their own preference. Me personally, I like a dark skinned guy. And, I like to get to know a person. I want to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like if you are genuine and you are talking to someone and your feelings get attached, if you have not seen that person, or if he's not the best looking guy, I feel like it wouldn't matter unless you're superficial. And I've never been superficial because, some guys say, I don't want to date a fat girl. I don't want to date a heavyset woman, and then all of a sudden you see him with a heavyset lady or a fat girl, however he defined her. Me personally, I'm fluffy. I consider myself sexy and fluffy. So that's just me. Anyway, again, the only thing, and I promise you, the only one thing I say I would not give or bend on is you have to have some teeth. You have to. I'm sorry. You have to have some teeth. I mean, how are you eating chicken or biting into an apple or, whatever? I mean, you need some teeth. That's the one thing. And I can, I can kind of bend on some of the other things. But anyway, ladies, what I was saying was, have you noticed that, you meet a guy and you're like, well, he's not that, cute. But guys, have you ever dated someone and you're like, he's more sexy than cute? And that sexiness overrides everything else, and plus he have the best personality ever. You know what I'm saying? His ways are just great. He makes you laugh and whatever, and then you're like, all of a sudden, here come Beth and Lucy and Mary and Tina, and you know what I'm saying? You're like, squad. Before I started dating him, or before I was interested in him, you guys never looked his way. But you know what that is? Evidently, they figure if you saw something in him, there has to be something. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait until I decide to start dating Ugly Clyde, and then and then all of a sudden you want to throw your hat in the ring. I personally will get offended, because go find you an ugly man and put some work in. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Why are you trying to date someone that I am molding for me and my liking? That's crazy. That's crazy. But ladies, I just wanted to know, have you ever dated a guy an ugly guy, and all of a sudden, at first, no one was checking for him. No one, his phone wasn't blowing up, or if you guys worked in the same building, whatever, you always saw him at his desk or at his car because no one was checking for him, right? And then all of a sudden, you decide to go out with him once or twice, and you and him start conversing over the phone or emails or text or whatever, and then all of a sudden here comes Sally and Susie and Linda, and you like, hold up. I don't think so. I don't think so. But I'm telling you, ladies, that's what it is. Evidently they figure it's something to him, because otherwise you wouldn't date him. Okay, well, Valentine's Day is coming up next week. Next month. So ladies, my question is, would you date an ugly guy? Would you let an ugly guy take you out to eat and woo you and, spoil you and, and it not be only because of Valentine's Day, or would it be because you're lonesome and you want the company, but February the 15th, you want no more to do with him? You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that, guys. Like, really, I'm not. Like I said, I just, and I guess it is wrong to try to date someone because Valentine's Day is coming up. Because to me, Valentine's Day is so special. That's, to me, I prefer Valentine's Day over my birthday. Not over Christmas or anything, but over my birthday, because I feel like Valentine's Day is that one day that I feel like not only do he sacrifice, but you sacrifice, because it's a two-way street, ladies. I want you to know how important I think you are to me, and I feel like you should show me how important I am to you. And I'm saying we should do that every day. Show each other, what's real, what's important, what's, how much, you mean to me every day. But I just feel like Valentine's Day is that one day where you're saying, you know what, babe, this is how special you are to me. For real talk. And I feel like if a man cannot do that, I don't care. I don't want to hear I'm broke and I don't have money, because you can put back. I'm telling you guys, to me, in my heart of hearts, I feel like that's the one day that both of the people in their relationship should say, here, babe, let me show you what I think of you. Let me show you what my heart thinks of you. You know what I'm saying? It's not about how much money you spend, because, ladies, let me tell you something. I have cooked. I have decorated my apartment. I have set it all out and had a nice romantic dinner at home. So it's not about, oh, he got to take you to this expensive restaurant. It's not about that, because it's just not. To me, love is the small things that we do for each other. It's not the big fancy things that you're trying to impress me with. It's the small things that you took that extra time to do for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a guy knew, my husband passed away in 2015. So God rest his soul. But he knew me. You know what I'm saying? He knew I loved bangles. A bracelet, those bangles. And he would go out his way to go and just go and buy as many different colored bangles. And I love silver. And he would just do the small things. He really would. And that's what it takes. It takes the small things. It takes the person knowing that you like, sour candy, and he goes and, it doesn't have to be a lot. I'm one of those people. The small things is what make a relationship. It's not those big things, because you know what, ladies? The big things is not what destroy the relationship. It's the small things that you thought you figured he should have picked up on, and he figured you should have picked up on. It's the small things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like a man ought to know that you have spent all day working or on your feet, if you're the type of person that has to be on your feet. And if you come home because you guys live together, or even if he comes over, and I just feel like he should, while you're sitting down, or he should come over prepared to to rub your feet and soak your feet, or give you a massage. Or if your man works production, excuse me, your man stand on his feet all day, and or lift heavy boxes and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Why not he come over and you run a hot tub of water for him, a hot bubble bath, and give him a massage? It's to me, it's about the small things. And I think a lot of times women, we look over that, and they look over it too. Sometimes breakfast in bed, hey, sometimes breakfast in bed means a whole lot of problems that you guys were having. That simple, whoever gets up and go and fix breakfast in bed. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm not an expert on on relationships, because I have had my hits and my misses, and trust me, I have, oh my God, I have kissed enough frogs to, I just knew my Prince Charming had to have just went on to heaven. You know what I'm saying? But when I got married to a great guy. And I'm telling you, ladies, it's the small things. The small things that you miss. It's the small things that I miss right today. I'm telling you. There is nothing like a man or a woman that really loves you, because they are there for the long haul. They are there with the smallest things, Like some men, send flowers, they send chocolates, they send fruit, to your job. You know what I'm saying? Some women have never experienced that. Some women have never, a person have never reached out and said, "Here, babe, you're special," or wrote a special note, or, I'm telling you, there is nothing like romance. There is nothing in the world like a person that actually loves you for you, ladies. If you've never had a man to love you for you, you're missing out. If men, you have never had a woman to fully love you for you, you're missing out. You have missed a lot. Because when a person love you for you, they there when your nose running and you got a cold, when you're shivering and slobbering at the mouth, when you have the runs and your stomach is hurt. I mean, they are there for you, and you should be there for them. It's two-way street. But yeah, I just wanted to ask that question, ladies. Have you ever dated an ugly guy, and then you notice all of a sudden all these women are interested in him because you're dating him? Like, what's that about? So I just wanted to give you guys a video. There are some more stuff like that. We're gonna continue this topic later. Probably Saturday. I'm gonna continue this topic, because not only me but some more people were talking about it. And so and my opinion is, hey, evidently they saw what you see, so now they want to date him, and they see he's worthy of dating. You know what I'm saying? They see evidently there's something in him that have connected with you. You see that he's a good person. It's not always about looks. I'm sorry. And as long as you have some teeth in your mouth, man, and you of a certain age, because I can't date my grandpa, but as long as you have teeth in your mouth and you're not 55 and older, you good to go with me. You good to go with me. I'm 45, so I don't want nothing older than 50. But I don't know. I mean, no, I don't want nothing older than 50. I'm sorry, I can't even pretend. But peace, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.